You ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, G. Come on, whoa! Gonna win it! G-Power! Smash them! Well, that's 585 horsepower for you, right there. Our second challenge is axle twist. Now, I'm a bit concerned about this because while the ground clearance of this car is pretty much the same as the Jeep and a bit more than the Jimny, the exhaust system is just protruding a bit, and there's the expensive running boards that I don't want to ground out on a rock because they'll be expensive to repair. Here we go then. That Jeep is doing a good job up there, no problem. Look at it go. Both those cars in front of me have rigid axles. This does at the back, but not the front anymore. Oh, Jimny, bit of a traction issue. Oh, I'm really worried. I'm really worried about this exhaust. Oh, I'm taking instruction. Come on. I can't just razz up there like those. Today's just bombed up there.
Really slow.
Oh, I'm having to take it slow. Oh, I've got spotters. I think I'm clear. I'm all right. I think at one point I had about an inch to spare. Otherwise, it was a costly bill. That's interesting though. Jeep bombed up there. Jimny behind it, a few traction issues, and then me, I had to be cautious. So I think that is a win for the Jeep and a second place for the Jimny. Right, and this is the third challenge, a bank. We're going to see how they cope at an angle, driving along like that. I wonder how this little Jimny's going to do. I've swapped into it because I want to give every car a chance, you know, I want to even out the effect of the driver, so if I'm the worst driver, it is all fair and even. Oh, look at the G! Oh my God! This is testing how strong the chassis is, the rigidity of it, and the chassis articulation. The G, independent at the front, so that's not so good. Neither is its weight, it's 2.5 tons. But it's got a very strong ladder frame chassis. In fact, all these cars have ladder frame chassis like proper off-roaders should have. This is a manual. It's going to be a bit harder. Here we go. Come on, little Jim. Oh, frickin' hell. Whoa, whoa. Gotta stay up there. Oh, that Jeep is just flexing and bending. That is absolutely wicked. By not having proper locking differentials like the other two cars and having to use the braking system, it's not quite as good at constantly driving forward when you've got a wheel in the air. That's one of the prices you pay for being cheaper. Whoa! Oh! Oh, come on! Hey, come on, Jim! I think I might have given its clutch a hard time, but that was pretty epic. Jeep won that. It's got the most articulation in its axles and it can decouple its anti-roll bars, and that really, really helps. And its knobbly tires helped as well. The G did a good job. That's got second place. This thing though, It did all right, but because it was so light, it was like bouncing around. So sometimes lightweight can affect him. I mean, this thing only weighs like 1,200 kilos, but generally not too bad. Jeep, G, then this. So far then, we've done 3 tests, and the Jeep is winning on 7 points, followed by the G-Wagon on 6 points, and this poor little Jimny on 5. But it might be able to claw something back here with a manoeuvrability test. We've disengaged the diff locks on the bigger cars. Obviously this doesn't have any, but we're still in low range mode. So what's going to happen is I'm going to send each car off and time how long it takes them to accelerate down this track, go around a really tight hairpin at the bottom, around a tree, then back here again to their starting position. And whichever car can do it the quickest gets the most points. Right, and G-Wagon, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's got a bit of a awkward manoeuvre at the beginning because of the location that it started from. He's got his diff locks off because he won't be able to manoeuvre with them on, but it's still going to find it a bit of a struggle. The turning circle of that thing is 13 metres. It's all about pulling power of that car. In fact, if you want to see how much it can pull, click on the pop-out banner up there to watch me do a tug of war with a G-Wagon against a bunch of Jimnys. Oh, it's made it. Oh, I can see it's having to do a 3-point turn. That's the thing that's not so good about the G-Wagon. And it's tall, he's got to watch himself on those branches. I don't want him scratching my paintwork. Come on, G. This is taking forever. And quite slow through there because it's heavy. So it doesn't want to bottom out if it accelerates too hard. There we go, there we go, there we go. And that is a 56 seconds. I don't think that's going to win. Let's see what the Jeep can do. 3, 2, 1, go. Accelerated much harder than the G because it's got a straighter start. Its turning circle is 12 metres. Will it make it round in one go? There's a branch that's sticking out which it could scuff its paintwork on. It's got to be careful there. Pretty good round there. Bit hesitant at the end. I think he's cocked it. He did well at first, but no, sort of got stuck. Can it beat the G-Wagon? Come on, Jeep. Come on, it's going to be close. Back into your parking garage, come on. And that is your time, 44 seconds. So, beat the G-Wagon. I'm so confident. I'll start my own clock, obviously. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, handbrake. Still not bothered. Being light and nimble will help this little thing. I can absolutely fly around here. I've got a turning circle of 10 metres. Whoa! Whoa, crap! Whoa! Got a bit carried away there. I thought I was going to end up crashing into a tree. But here we go. Lovely little Jimny. And I've even got time to get and pick up my, my phone to show 30 seconds. So, Jimny wins that one. So that's 3 points for this, 2 points for the Jeep, and just 1 for the G-Wagon. The 5th test, it's all about hill descent control. How slow we can go down a hill. Now it's basically the reverse of the first test. So far though, the Jeep is leading 9 points. Jimny now on 8 points, and last is the G-Wagon on 7 points. Okay guys, when I say you've got to release your brake and let the car do its thing, and you're not allowed to touch the brake, the last one to pass the finish line wins. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wait a minute, this hill descent control is adjustable. I've got it at 5 miles an hour. Slow down, Jeep, because the G is winning. Now I've set it, it's the only one you can set. I'm winning! Yes! The little Jimny's the quickest down the hill. Oh, but it can descend slow because it is lightest. Then the G, which doesn't have a hill descent control system you actually press or turn on. It just seems to do its thing. This one can go to 0.6 miles an hour. I haven't even passed the finish line yet. Look at this. Now, if you want to see my full in-depth video review of this car, click on the pop-out banner up there, right? Or follow the link below the description. The Jeep is on 12 points, the other two are on 9 points, so still everything to play for. Now it's time for the 6th test, a steep incline. It's all about grip and power. I'm going to see how far I can get up there in this Jeep. Going to be in manual mode, low range everything, diff locks. The knobbly tyres should help it. Just going to apply power steadily, build up speed. Come on, Jeep. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. No, that's it. Oh, frick. That's scary. I got further than I'm actually at. And the cone marks where I got. On to the next car. All right, now I'm going to try the Jimny. It's the lightest, which will help, but it's also by far and away the least powerful. Let's go for it. Come on! Come on, you little bugger! Come on! Come on, you freaking awesome little machine! I love you, Jimny! Yes! Oh, it's so epic.